Egypt's Mohamed Salah has arrived.
Yes, at the end, of course, involved in a penalty, scoring a goal, even when it was for sure not the most difficult goal in his life, because it was a perfect ball of Dejan, was a fantastic control of Roberto, was a sensational chip, and then he's there and finished the situation. What's nice, we need to be there 100%. And at the beginning, everybody could see he struggled a little bit. It was really against Holebas, really strong man, and was a little bit too much on the wing, things like this. We spoke about in second half was much better. We need the offers in behind with the speed, not always, but if we do it, then we can play in another space. It's easier for us to play football there. So, yes, I'm fine with his contribution.
The former Roma attacker struggled in the first half of his Liverpool debut at Watford, but his second half goal could have been the winner if it wasn't for a dramatic last-gasp strike from Miguel Britos.
I watched him on pre-season, I think he's very quick. I think when you got Mane and Salah, when you got them quick players, you're going to score goals. What's the difference maybe this year is that we can get behind defenders, where last year maybe we were getting in front of defenders and we didn't have no one to run behind them. And we got Salah to do that now. For me, he's been absolutely incredible on pre-season. He scored against Watford and all that. So for me, yes, I think we're going to score goals. What we have to do is stop conceding them.
Salah has clearly impressed Liverpool legends Ian Rush and Robbie Fowler, much like another of the club's African stars.
Mane, he's brilliant. I mean, he came here last year and he was one of them players that will get you on the edge of your seat. He's very exciting. He looks brilliant when he goes at players, takes them on. Now we've got Salah. He's looked really impressive pre-season. He's probably been the standout player of the pre-season games. Thankfully, he scored a goal the weekend, had an assist, and he's looked good. Look, the African Nations Cup is, it is what it is, and I think it was always going to change to the end of the season because it probably needed to. Because when you're taking players away from the club football, I don't think it was probably the right thing to do. We've got them here, and I'm so delighted because they're excellent players. I think me as a player, I'd have loved him. I wasn't probably the quickest player myself. I'd like to think that, when and if I would have played with him, I would have been absolutely delighted because he can create everything as well. As much as everyone goes on about the pace, I think they've got more to that. I've got more to the game than just pace, and the skill and the guile that they've got. They can open up defences. And me as a forward, I want to play with players like that, or I wanted to play with players like that. People who can open defences up, and obviously me being me, I wanted easy chances, and them players can they can achieve that.
In other news, Ivory Coast midfielder Jeremy Boga fell victim to Gary Cahill's early red card during Chelsea's shock 3-2 defeat at home to Burnley. He was substituted with just 16 minutes on the clock at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, but I think it's impossible to judge Boga's performance with only 16 minutes. And it was a pity because the guy is a young player and he has good quality. And it was a pity to change system and to try to find a different solution and to play with 10 men. It was a pity, but for sure in the future he could have another chance.
At Old Trafford, Ivory Coast defender Eric Bailly featured during Manchester United's 4-0 thrashing of West Ham, but Senegalese striker Diafra Sakho caught the eye of Jose Mourinho.
We have room for improvement, obviously, but it was a solid performance, and I like the attitude in the second half. Winning 1-0, come to the game and try to score more goals. After 2-0, we had a little bit of a relaxation, and was a period where Slaven brought Sakho and they create a couple of situations in the box. But then again, good stability, good confidence levels, desire to play until the end. So good, really good.